For all you mad bastards loving the Big Show podcast, get up even closer on Instagram, YouTube and TikTok. Or raw dog it 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki.
Radio Hauraki.
Yeah, man. Jesus, shit the bed, the old weather, fellas.
It's a bit of rain, isn't it, mate?
Are we going into winter? Is this what's happening now?
I think so. I think we're going into autumn.
Yeah, it's autumn.
Yeah.
Autumn.
Shit, it's so miserable already. Last night, after the show, I had to put some socks on in the house, you know. Been running around my shorts and my T-shirt, you know, for months now. I had to put some socks on.
You've been running around?
Running around the house, yeah.
Right.
I'll run around the house from time to time.
Right.
Jog around, yeah.
Yeah, I've been on the socks too. I've changed the duvet set up on our bed probably 3 or 4 times without a word of a lie and without any interesting content in that statement.
Yes.
But going from the duvet cover...
alone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Taking the duvet out because it's too hot, and then the duvet and then a blanket if you need it, and then putting the duvet back in because it's cold, and then it gets hot again, so you got to take it back out. It's a pain in the ass. What are you running on your bed?
He's got a quilt.
Well, because I'm thinking about the fact. I think about the fact that you go nude.
Yep.
You could just wear like a T-shirt or something.
Well, I tell you, no.
Why not, Mogi?
Not a T-shirt. I get cold from my legs down. So what was happening in that other situation was I would wake up in the middle of the night and then I'd put I put my Japanese pants on.
Yeah, I was going to say you could wear a very light pajama pant.
Well, if it's your
That's
legs
right.
down, a lot of heat escapes through your feet. So if you just wear like long
Too
socks,
hot.
like footy
Too
socks.
hot. It's too hot.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Don't worry. I've worked out all the middle grounds. I prefer a sock.
What about just one sock?
Nah, I've done that as well.
Really?
Yeah.
To answer your question, I'm just running a duvet.
A dovet. And have you got, what do you got running there? A duck feather? What do you got?
Yeah, duck feather.
Yeah.
With the duvet cover on it, obviously.
Yeah.
And that's all.
That's been too hot.
See,
Right, yeah,
Last night was all right, the night, but not before that.
I don't know
hot.
that it's duck, but it's it's a quality
It's a
duvet.
feather.
It's
Yeah,
feather.
Of some
yeah,
description. It'll be a duck.
It's pretty light.
It'll be a duck.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it might
pretty
be
light.
goose.
Yeah.
So one thing that's really changed our bed situation is
Oh, God.
click
Oh,
together.
So many
no.
opportunities there.
I know, and as soon as I said it, I was like, pause for Jason Hoyte to jump in there. Is a click together duvet with that you take the inner out. And
used to have one of those.
So you've got, I think it's 30-70,
Yeah.
and so when it's really hot, you've just got the 30%.
I remember this. Well, you got this for a deal when you actually bought it with a coupon.
That's right. We bought it with a coupon on
yeah,
special.
what you got for your wedding.
So let's say, Jace, it's summer, right?
That Jace wasn't invited
So
to.
Jace, no, neither of you guys were. So it's just summer, right?
Yes.
You've just got the duvet cover, right? Just
got
the
it,
cover,
man?
like old Mogi.
I
No, not on you. I'm asking you a
just got
question.
to say, I never just do a duvet cover.
Neither do I, but Mogi does, so I'm just adding that
Okay.
in.
Do you know why I do that? You think it's got anything to do with me?
Your wife.
She likes the look of the duvet cover.
Yeah, sure.
Matches the pillow.
enough.
Mate, I love a duvet cover, don't get me wrong, but I need a duvet in it.
Wait.
Not
so,
if it's too hot.
Well, if it's a light
Jace.
duvet, if it's got to be a light summer duvet, Mogi.
Right.
Duvet Mogi.
But what makes it a light summer duvet?
And actually,
a smaller duck.
a good quality duck duvet should serve you both in winter and summer,
That's bullshit.
and just adjust.
Rubbish.
Yeah, like it can just magically adjust for summer
I
and
just-
winter.
Yeah, turn the heat down on my
A swing
body.
of like 20 degrees. Are you serious, Jace?
So
you mad bastard.
Get back to you in bed with your wife.
So, okay, it's really hot in summer, right? We've just got the duvet cover, like Mogi. Okay? And then it starts to cool down a bit in autumn. You put the 30 in, all right? Inside it.
Yep.
Then it gets a wee bit colder, so you take the 30 out, you put the 70 in if you really want to be pedantic about it. And then it's getting even colder, you put the full 100 in clicked
But
together.
are those duvet ones? Because the ones that I've had of those before are just although yours was an expensive one. If I remember, it was over $1,000.
Yeah, but down to like
1,200
400
bucks.
or something.
Yeah, you got a steal there.
Worth it.
The ones that I had of that before, it wasn't a duvet as such. It was just cheap plastic shit.
No, it was. It's duck down.
Yeah, right.
So in winter, we have our duvet with the duvet cover.
What pictures have you got on it? Like racing cars?
No,
or
there's no pictures.
Donald Duck or
It tends to be just colours.
nudie ladies?
It'll like a green.
I'm picturing yours as like a patchwork that you guys have sewed together.
No, we do have a patchwork blanket that my wife made when she was like 15.
You're saying
but it's not on our
pretty shit.
bed. It's not on our bed. And we have we have a duvet cover, and a quilt
Your wife sucks at making blankets.
for winter, which is totally adequate.
Yes.
That's
Because
Well-
the quilt is actually quite heavy.
Oh, you got a heavy quilt. What's
Yes.
the quilt made out of?
Do you ever get stuck under it and you can't get out like it's too
Keyzie,
heavy?
I was asking him about
I
the quilt.
I don't know, but quality fabric.
Quality
It's a
fabric.
breathable fabric,
Wow.
but it's heavy. And I like
a heavy blanket.
I like a heavy blanket.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a security thing
It
for
is.
Hoodie Joe.
It is. It's like,
Same here, I
it's
agree.
like having a really big man bearing down on you.
Totally.
The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki. The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Speaking of sleeping, my wife in bed last night,
Oh, yeah.
she was shocking.
What was she doing? Screaming
Hacking.
again. Did you wake up?
Hacking away.
Why don't you make
all
her
night
sleep on
long.
the couch, man?
Well, she actually did go to the spare room for a
Good.
little while, and then she came back again and started
Ah.
hacking.
When you
Why
say
did she
hacking,
come back?
do you mean coughing?
Don't know. Yeah, coughing.
Yeah,
She's
okay.
crook as.
Oh, yeah, she's sick. I feel like who has to leave in that situation? The one who's
The
sick?
sick person.
Really?
Yes. Got
Yeah.
a beautiful single bed in the
Yes.
spare room,
Okay.
and it's
I-
very comfortable.
I believe that as well. I believe the sick person has to leave.
Make a little pit
Because the
of
sick
filth.
person doesn't have to go to work.
but if I'm sick,
You get to stay in.
I'll leave.
Well, the sick person leaves. Is that what we were saying?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's,
I think-
that's right.
Yeah. So
But
she
if
stays, but you'd go.
I go into the spare room in
think
the little
it's-
single, and have a go at myself furiously in a fever
and
of
then,
illness.
but you sort of give up, don't you? Eventually,
Yes.
Just
because
delirious.
you don't have the concentration anymore.
Oh, you mean me going at myself?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
So in your house, it's just a Jace leaves regardless of the situation.
Yes.
Yeah. I think
Which I'm kind of okay with. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
it's better than worrying about it.
you're going to have a shit sleep anyway.
Did you have a shit sleep last night, man?
Terrible.
I
Ask
had
me
a
about
great
mine.
sleep.
How
How
was
was your
yours?
sleep, Mogi?
No good. No
Really?
good. Last couple of nights, I had a good run with my sleeps, Jace.
Yeah.
Had about 3 good ones
Yes.
in a row.
Because your wife wasn't there?
I don't sleep well when she's not there.
Oh.
I sleep terribly when she's not there.
Actually,
How do you sleep with her while she's
weirdly enough, same here. Because we have a little routine, which I've spoken to you about, where I spoon her at the top
Too
of the
hot.
hour.
Too hot.
No, but wait. We spoon for about 10 minutes. And I give her a little back rub. Just
Do
down
ya?
her spinal column. Just
While
'cause
you're
it
spooning
relaxes
like
her.
this. Like, that's
Yeah,
really awkward.
I back off a little bit and just crunch her spine down her spine.
Yeah, right.
For about 10 minutes.
No, I'll stop you there. 10 minutes.
Yes.
That's a long time.
That's a
It is a
yarn.
long time.
That's a long time, all right?
But that's true.
That's a yarn.
I think that's bullshit.
that's bullshit.
Every night,
On my life, I
10
do.
minutes. I'm
If you-
going to message her about that.
If you crunch
Is
her
that all right?
spine for 10
Sure.
minutes
Okay.
every night, she'd be in a wheelchair by now.
Jace has got very weak hands.
I've got very strong hands.
He's got the strongest hands in the world.
After 10 minutes, after 10 minutes of the spoon and back rub,
Yeah.
I turn over to the other side, and then that's my gateway to sleep.
You rip ass and then just pass out.
Yeah, I rip one out, and then
I'm finding it's too hot because I like a spoon, but it's been too hot.
well, we've been a bit feverish and sick in the last
Oh,
few
you wouldn't
days.
be spooning her at the moment, would
So
you?
the spoon's only lasting about 2 or 3 minutes at the moment.
That's still ages for the current heat in the
It
bedroom.
is a long time.
Maybe my house is just super
I
hot.
think you might have a really cold house. It sounds
Yeah.
like you do, and I think you do, don't you? But I would have thought
Yeah.
in the summer it would be too hot, and in the winter it would be too cold.
But I certainly haven't felt like the house is cold at the moment.
Right.
Like I haven't been going to bed going, "Oh, she's chilly."
Well, I guess you know what the other thing is? Probably coming back from Vietnam. I don't know if you know Keyzie, but Joe's just been over in Vietnam.
Did you
Shit
know
me,
that,
really?
Keyzie?
Vietnam.
yeah,
Wow.
So it will be cool here compared to there.
It is, yeah.
Really?
Well, I said to you yesterday, I nearly turned on the heat pump yesterday.
Nearly. Fuck, that's a
Jeez, I
yarn.
couldn't find the remote.
Nah.
Couldn't work it out.
Do you have it mounted on the wall?
My big concern with the heat pump is it's not going to start again because it hasn't been used.
Oh, that's a big worry.
That's how they
everybody
work.
everybody worries about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like a chimney, though. You have to go get the chimney cleared out.
Oh yeah.
The heat pump chimney.
That's how that whole debacle started.
Nah, it'll start for you, mate. No dramas.
If it doesn't, will you come over and fix it, Keyzie?
Yeah, man.
Thanks, man.
Only if I can have some of your fart tomatoes. So they weren't very good, your semi-dried
Oh,
tomatoes.
no, they were nice. They're just not quite. In fact, I had them on toast today with your avocado, your creamy avocado bullets.
Mine were rotten.
My
Is that how all your
avocado
avocados are, Keyzie?
Yeah, man.
was beautiful.
Keyzie supplied
G'day.
some avocados
Seriously?
from his parents' estate.
Yeah, it is. They are the best avocados.
Thank you.
I'll say that emphatically.
Just got to pick the right ones. Were yours
That's
actually
true.
rotten?
No, they were good, man. They were huge too.
Yeah.
They were yum. Good
Douche,
avocados.
Thanks.
Do you eat avocados,
Of
Keyzie?
course I do, man. Of course
Still,
I do.
you didn't get to the point where you're like, oh, can't be fucked with avocados anymore.
No, I didn't like them while I lived there, and I started liking them once I left.
Ah,
I remember back in my day, an avocado was considered a real treat. Like if there was avocado in the salad, everyone hoed into the avocado.
Really?
Yep. It was like, whoa,
back in
this
your
is-
day, did they have avocados back in your
They
day?
did, and it
they
was
barely
like-
had them back in my
It was
day.
like this weird, exotic sort of fruit.
Yeah,
it is a fruit, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
An old ship would pull into port, and they'd crack open a box with a big crowbar, and then there'd be these avocados in there.
Yeah.
It'd be like, look at these fruit from a faraway land.
It's true, though.
It was quite exotic back in the day,
They are
Keyzie.
actually, and when my parents first moved into that house in the late 90s, there were shitloads more avocado trees. They ripped them out because they were worthless. They ripped out a whole lot of them.
Yeah, right.
And then all of a sudden they're like, shit, we got to
Yeah,
plant
they
more
were
avos.
heaps.
Yeah.
Well,
How
they've
many-
got the Mexican cartels have got involved with them. You know about this?
That's
No.
right.
So the Mexican cartels there over there in their Mexico there, because of global trade, right? It used to be you would have foods that were regional, but now
Yes.
every food exists everywhere in the world. So what that means is you're now no longer supplying your local population, you're supplying the world population, which is quite large.
Yes.
So over there, they got drug cartels who went over to the avocado farmers and said, you guys are going to grow more avocados so that we can make more money. They rerouted a river so that they could irrigate these humongous avocado farms.
Yes.
Absolutely flooded the market with avocados, made lots and lots of money for the drug cartels. But now those rivers, that river in particular that supplied those farms for generations, hundreds and hundreds of years, is completely dried up because they used it to irrigate thousands and thousands of hectares of land away
Wow.
from the river. So now it's completely fucked.
Oh, good.
So there you go.
Yes,
There's
so
your
good.
little chat about
Hey,
Avos.
avo cartels.
And my family orchard is one of those cartel orchards.
yeah.
Yeah.
And can I ask how many
That's why he's got
avocado
that
trees?
moustache.
How many trees do you have on your orchard?
I think there's probably about 80 something now.
Oh, yeah.
Originally there was like 120, I think. Dad ripped them out and built a workshop instead.
That's good, though.
Hey, listen to the Hauraki Big Show, 4 till 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki. Good eating.
Douche,
Douche, douche.